episode 1 of the Swede Talk. Silver, real quick, would you take a picture of me? Would you take a picture of me real quick, Silver? Thank you very much. Here, maybe in the lighting, I don't know. Hi, thank you, Silver. Appreciate that. Awesome, very cute. So I turn on the news this past week and I see Kirk get shot. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like what? Like that's my guy. What happened? What the fuck? Like, and it's great. Like everyone's like running around, no one knows what to do. Spock's got to carry him to the medical bay. I'm like, what is going on right now? And Scotty's like, he's crying, but he's holding his hand. He's like, you're going to be okay, Captain. I promise. He was. Thankfully, it was close though. It was so close. It was like the craziest thing I saw all week. Oh, okay. So if you come to Swede Talk, you know that we like to start the show with a little bit of yay boo, which is very simple actually. It warms you up as the audience, warms me up as the comic, and it goes like this. Can I get a yay from you guys? Yay! Ooh, wow, a little flavor there. All right, now can I get a boo? Boo! That's good. Okay, so you guys are gonna go back and forth between the yay and the boo, starting with the yay. Okay, and I gotta refer to my notes because I wrote this pretty recently. Okay, so I got a letter from Hogwarts today. It said, sorry for the confusion, Dumbledore is not gay. But he is bisexual and you're invited to his coming out party. But my dad wouldn't let me borrow his flying PT Cruiser. So I'm waiting there and then a broom pulls up and it's Harry Potter! But his broom runs out of gas like halfway through! So now we're stranded in the woods alone. I fucked that up, alright. Which is just what he wanted. I tell him, hey Harry, I'm straight. He says, I know a few spells. And just as we're about to kiss, Hagrid pulls up. And he tells us that he just turned Dumbledore full gay!
I don't know how to feel.
I know, I don't either. It happens. Let's see. I think every sport should have a WNBA. I do. Hey, I'm a feminist. I love you guys. I don't know. I do. I think they should. Every single sport should have a WNBA. And the things I'm saying is the truth. So, if football had a WNBA, I would watch the World Series every year. That's what I'm saying. I'd have a fantasy football league faster than you can say, lick my cleat. Alright. Over-policing. It's a term I'm hearing a lot recently. Over-police. Over-police. I sure am. Okay. Got some snaps on now. Let's see. I grew up religious. Anybody else? Okay, a couple hand raises, a couple claps. I had a huge poster of Jesus on my wall in my bedroom. Anybody else? I would kiss him on the lips every night. Everybody else? Anybody? By the time I left for college, he was just covered in lipstick, you know? Comedy's hard, guys. It's really tough. Yay! Especially the writing part, you know? Like, you don't know what's gonna work, you don't know how to flesh something out, where to go with something once you've already written it. I got this premise, sort of, and it's like, you guys know in movies and TV, we have two characters that are kissing, and their gum ends up in the other person's mouth. It's a pretty common trope. I think it's pretty cute. And I've been toying with a similar idea where two lesbians are scissoring so hard that one of their tampons ends up in the other's vagina. And I just can't crack it, you know? I feel like it's right there. It's just on the tip of my tongue. And maybe that's less of a joke and more of a rom-com pitch, so who knows? Let's see. Do I even try to bail myself out or just introduce the first comic? This is...
Keep going.
Yeah, right! I hate Basic City. I've got a dick. I've got a dick, and guess what else? I've got a butt, Basic City. I got a dick and a butt, and you guys know exactly what the fuck that means, alright? It means jizzness in the front, farty in the back, alright. Alright, are you guys ready to get the show started? This is awesome. This is awesome. It's going to be an amazing show. This is going to be a groundbreaking show. I think maybe the most groundbreaking show we've ever had, because your first comic is a groundbreaking comic. Everyone, please be so loud. Actually, start clapping. Start clapping right now. I want to hear it. Please, put your hands together for Chukknephew!
Hey, how y'all feeling tonight? Y'all feeling good? Yeah! Shit. I knew it was some trouble. I was the first person here today. Whenever there's a black person here first, there's some trouble going on. Like, shit. I gotta apologize. I'm gonna apologize to Donald Trump because when he said making America great again, he wasn't lying. Because black people ain't seen this much white on white crime since crackers. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Shit. R.I.P. to Charlie Kirk, whatever the fucking name is. I'm gonna be honest. I'm be honest, white people. I don't know who the fuck this guy is. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I just wanted to, show my respects. R.I.P. to the guy, But I'm gonna be honest. I know he was very important after I seen him on the news, YouTube, Pornhub. I said, God damn, this nigga fucking up my rotation right now. Like, I'm beating my dick. He got an ad coming on like, Charlie Kirk just got murdered. What the fuck? Shit. My shit turned into a gummy worm after that, folks. I said, shit. Who the fuck is Charlie Kirk? I don't know who this guy is. But he must be very important if you're on Pornhub, white people. That's all I want to say to you. For real, man. I gotta stop taking edibles, man. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I gotta stop this shit, cause when I take edibles, I get very deep in my thoughts, like I start thinking about real deep shit, like, is a hot dog a sandwich? Because technically, like, a sandwich definition is meat in between bread. Okay. Yeah, like I told you, I just think about weird shit, weird deep shit. For real, like other shit like, why do they call it a building when it's already built? Shouldn't it be called built? I don't know, I just be thinking about shit, man. I just think about shit. Them edibles hang you like that, man. Edibles, they hang you in your feelings too, people. I took an edible last night. I started apologizing to my spoon last night. Like, I'm sorry, babe. I ain't been using you enough. I only used the fork and the knife. Shit, I'm sorry. I ain't lying to y'all, man. Oh, man. Yeah, Charlie Kirk got killed, man. I learned one thing though, white people, from that incident. White people get buried fast as fuck, like. As soon as he got killed, they had his casket and his funeral arrangements set up already. I said, God damn, he just died 2 hours ago, like. What the fuck? My cousin just died last night. I asked my mom, like, when the funeral? Next year. I said, shit. Woo. That's the difference between black folks and white folks. We never prepare for that type shit. Like, I'm be honest. Like, hey, how y'all feeling tonight though? Y'all good? Yeah. Damn, man, I wasn't expecting to go first, man. For real, I thought I was gonna go third. But shit, man, I'm gonna just hit y'all with my Harriet Tubman joke since I'm up here. I might be the last black comedian y'all see tonight. But I'm gonna be honest though, like, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what I'm sorry. I don't know what Miss Rosa Parks was tripping on. Because shit, the back of the bus was lit to me, like, y'all ever sat in the back of the bus? Only me, okay. Back of the bus was lit, man. You see all the fights. You can smoke your little piece of weed in the back of the bus. Yeah, I think I fingered my first piece of pussy in the back of the bus also, like. Yeah, it was amazing, people, amazing. I love them field trips, like when you would finger the white girl in the back of the bus. Yeah. I was making Black history and not even knowing I was making Black history. Man, I'm not prepared today. I'm gonna get up off stage. Like, my name is Chukknephew. Appreciate y'all.
Keep it going for Chukknephew! And I got good news, folks. Chukknephew is not the last black comic you will see tonight. He was just the first. All right. Speaking of, your next comic, everyone, please give it up here. Jeez Louise. Everyone, put your hands together for Will Miner.
Yay, keep it going for Blake, everybody. Come on! He looks like a cross of Kurt Cobain and Steve from Blue's Clues. Come on, keep it going for, oh my goodness, keep it going for Blake. And keep it going for Chuck. And don't worry, Chuck, there's another black comic on stage. Why'd it get weird? Come on. No. Oh, goodness. Also, I love Chuck. I love that you get your news from Pornhub. I think that's delightful. I just imagine you just on Pornhub just trying to jerk it there, sitting just like, oh my God. Israel, Palestine, who knew? Did you all not know either? What the hell? You got very quiet. Okay, I'm sorry. Jesus. I'll start over. Hi, what's up, everybody? My name is Will. I'm very tall, I'm very insecure, and I'm a very tall, insecure person. Any other tall people out there? Okay, all this side, shorties, right on. Good thing all the tall people are over here, right? You don't have to look over them, right, short people? Very tall and insecure, a very tall, insecure person. I use this little trick when I'm feeling insecure about my height. I like to pretend that anybody that's shorter than me, they're younger than me. Helps me relax a little bit. I like to pretend anybody that's shorter than me is younger than me. So, if anybody doesn't like my comedy and you want to say mean things to me after the show, all I'm going to hear is, goo goo gaga, I'm a poopy little baby. All I'm going to hear is, you're a poopy little baby, you got a poopy little diaper. I know I'm a lot to take in, folks. I know I'm a lot to take in. I know, I feel like I look like Ted Lasso if he had to teach soccer, but it was court mandated. Recently got a haircut. I feel like I just look like I just got kicked out of my Beatles cover band. Hell yeah, that got the crowd right on. Got some Beatles fans. That's what the kids want. Modern music. I got my hair cut like 3 months ago. My hair grows stupid fast. Believe it or not, I used to have hair that went down to my shoulders, like past my shoulders. Okay, see if you agree with this. Like, the barbershop charged me extra because I had more hair. They constantly charged me double because I had like twice as much hair. Does that seem fair? Yeah, exactly. It's like, what the hell? This isn't a deli. I didn't walk in and I was like, let me get a half pound of the brown Caucasian. Let me get a quarter pound of the Caucasian blonde, just a slice. Can I see that hair before I get it? They gave me a number. Okay, we're not a deli crowd. Talk about other things. What else can I talk about? Well, we can clap it up for Blake. Everybody clap it up for Blake. I gotta get him on my side somehow, bud. Despite what you've seen for the last 2 minutes and 35 seconds, I have also had the privilege of hosting comedy shows all over Richmond. I've had the opportunity to host shows all over the city. First place I ever hosted a show was a little place called J. Kogi over in Jacksonport. Anybody here ever been there? J. Kogi? Hell yeah. Again, all the tall people, right on. All the tall people have been there. First time I ever hosted, I was 23 years old. I was in way over my head. I had no idea what I was doing. A guy came up to me. He was super, super drunk. I didn't know any better, so I just let him get on. And 2 minutes into his set, he just took off his pants. He just literally dropped his pants, and I was like, what the hell, dude? I had to shoot him off stage. I was like, get out of here, you asshole. But I'll be honest with you all, that guy was probably the realest comedian I have ever seen. Because after the show, he came over to me and he was just like, hey man, can I get paid for my time? I was like, hell yeah, dude, that's the energy we want to bring to Basic City tonight. I'm getting paid for this, everybody. I'm doing 45 minutes. This is my Netflix special. Buckle up! Unedited, uncut, cocaine, come on. This guy likes me. I can't see you, but I know you might like me. Sure. Oh my goodness. Anybody here at Facebook? Do we have the Facebook in here? We have Facebook crowd? Righteous, got a lot of progressive friends on the Facebook. It can sometimes backfire my friends in funny ways, though. It can sometimes backfire my friends. I have a very progressive friend. They posted this thing on the Facebook. Apparently they're remaking Harry Potter. I don't know if you all heard about this. They're remaking the Harry Potter series, and my friend was aghast. They were horrified. They were like, how dare they remake Harry Potter? How could you ever remake Harry Potter? Fuck JFK. Okay, so me might be dyslexic. Right on. I also had trouble reading. I was also like, holy shit, did J.K. Rowling shoot Kennedy too? I'm starting to think that J.K. Rowling lady isn't a very nice person. Oh goodness, what else did I want to... I'll get out of here on this one. I have this weird thing where I'm not very good at like letting people know I don't want to talk to them. I don't know if anybody else deals with that in their life. I'm not good at letting people know. I'm very non-confrontational. Like, normally I'm just very blunt with people. Like I was at a bar one night and I was sitting there drawing at the bar. I was minding my own business. Drunk guy came over to me. He was like, hey, what are you drawing? And I was like, it's a lady with a sword. I was drawing a sword lady. And he was like, why are her tits so small? And I was like, cancer. I didn't want to talk to him. I didn't know what to say. I don't know. It was also the weirdest comment I've ever had about my art. I've never had anybody look at my artwork and be like, God damn it, Will, I can't masturbate to this. What the hell? Alrighty. Thank you all so much for putting up with me. Let's give Blake a copy.
Will Miner! I hate to see him leave, but I love to watch him walk away. Alright. Your next comic, you can catch her at shows and mics all over the city. She actually runs a show at Jack Brown's every month, which is next week, actually. So you guys should go catch that. It's an awesome show. One of my favorites. Everyone, please be so loud for Emilie Erbland!
Howdy! How are we doing? Oh man, I'm worried about artificial intelligence. I'm worried about it. I think 20 years from now, I'm gonna make everyone that I encounter do a little jig just to prove they're human. That's two-step verification. So Charlie Cock got shot. I'm seeing if these jokes can last a full week. We're on a full week, Charlie Kirksucker jokes. Guy got shot, and I'm just glad someone finally sees my point of view that speaking engagements are a real pain in the neck. Because what was he gushing about? Anyway, you know what, Charlie Kirk and I do have one thing in common. That's our love for the First Amendment, for the freedom of speech. Give it up if you admire and cherish freedom of speech. Stand-up comics, you better be clapping. You know, in my mind, there's a vast Venn diagram. In one circle, there's the freedom of expression. And in one circle, there's baby border collies. And in a third circle, there's malicious demons. What do these things have in common? You have to exercise it. Bad demons, you have to exercise them. I have sex. The other day I was having sex while watching one of my favorite films. That film is, of course, Toy Story 2. We know Toy Story 2? We've seen Toy Story 2. So, going at it during Toy Story 2 with a sex partner who, by the way, has not seen Toy Story 2. Isn't that crazy, y'all? Anyway, he gets a little tired out. He has to go fetch a snack, right? But he misses a pivotal moment in the film where Joan Cusack's character Jessie is introduced to our cast of toys. We know this film? Yeah, she jumps out of a box. She goes, yeah! Dude missed it. He comes back in the room with hummus or whatever, and I'm a little pissed off because I have to actually go into the Disney Plus interface and rewind so that he can see this pivotal character entrance. Turns out, that's reverse cowgirl. I have a new hobby. It's called magnet fishing. Anyone in here ever magnet fished? No fushers in here? It's this newfangled sport where you purchase an incredibly powerful magnet and you attach it to the end of a long rope, and then you chuck the magnet into a body of water and then pull it out slowly to see what you can dredge from the depths. It's fun. You know, I found that magnet fishing is a lot like the dating scene in Richmond. Mostly trash. It's mostly trash, but if you're lucky, you might find something explosive. Like a bomb. You know who's explosive? Is your enigmatic host duo. Blake Carlson coming to the stage. What an enigmatic guy, everyone. I'm Emilie Erbland. Give it up for your illustrious.
Keep it going for the Emilie Erbland! She's a magnet fascist. Fisher, sorry. All right. Speaking of pivotal character entrances, your next comic is amazing. You're going to love him. Everyone, put your hands together for Grayson Bullock!
Yeehaw. There's people missing that going eating snacks right now. How we doing, guys? We doing good? Yeah. So not that great. That's fine. Everything sucks right now. Guys, there's a huge issue going on right now. There's too many ads. There's too many ads everything. Back in the day, I'd be okay with one YouTube ad. You could skip, you could not skip. Now it's like two. You have to have ads on Netflix, ads on Prime. And I hate it. But I think I've come up with a solution. We just need to make it better. And we just need to make it more. We need to cut the bullshit. Okay, cut the fat. Get them out of here. Let's talk about what we're really talking about. So I have a couple of things that I've prepared today for you all. Let's see here. And we're just going to get ready to do it. These are my pitches to make ads a little bit better. Here's the first one.
If you're a man, chances are you're always looking for new ways to fuck your truck. Tired of all the makeshift things you've had to do to get your tailpipe of your engine light going on, it fucking sucks. Thinking of new things to tell your wife, I gotta go work on my valve oil. Luckily for you, us at Dodge Ram have teamed up with Melissa to bring you the newest in truck fucking technology. Introducing the tailpipe fleshlights. We can bring it in any kind of model that you'd like, F250, F150, or diesel fuel. We've made it compatible to where you can just use your engine oil instead of lubrication. So now you can be one with what you really love, and that's our Dodge Ram F-150 4-Dodge. Go give it a...
And that's the first one. That's it for that one. It's a little, don't clap. It's a little much. That might have to be a little more like a streaming service type stuff. So I'm like, well, it's something a little more family friendly, a little less edgy. So that's this one. Now that summer might be over, you don't have to give up those classic flavors, because it's Spritz Week at Olive Garden. Are you stupid fucking kids getting on your nerves already because the school year's over? Well, fret not, because you can bring their fat little faces to Olive Garden. They can stuff it with breadsticks and soup until they say, I wanna go home. You can tell them, shut up.
That's right, Mom. You get a free array of 5 spritzes for only $5 for a flight during happy hour. You won't even notice your husband flirting with the bartender and he said he went to the bathroom 45 minutes ago. We're here, we're family, you hate us. Get over it. Olive Garden.
That's that one. Thank you. Yeah, it's interesting. I have one more. It's a little more risky. How much time do I have left? Huh? 2 minutes? All right, we can make this one work. This one's a little more out there. Works hard. You hate your job. We all do. White people are dying, which means black people are dying even faster. Let's get away from all of it. Come to Sandals, Jamaica, Puerto Vallarta, where you can get away from all the hullabaloo and feel like a king. That's right, everything you could possibly want's waiting there. Shuffleboard, dancing, minorities ready to serve you when you tip them $5 on a $500 tab. Everything you could possibly want, Jonathan. We know you're out there. Who knows, maybe you're working with that high school sweetheart that you missed out on. That's right, Sandra's here. She's waiting for you, Jonathan. She needs you. What are you waiting for? We know how you look at your wife. She hates you. All the time you spent looking away from her, thinking about Cassandra. She's here. Come get her. It'd be terrible if something happened to her if you didn't come here, which might. I'm not saying it will, but God, would it be so bad if something happened to her when you came here? We have Cassandra, Jonathan. If you don't come to Sandals, Puerto Vallarta, we're going to do something. It's going to be bad, and that's that. And that's that one. And I think, thank you so much. I'm just doing the Lord's work in Charlie Kirk's place. Yeah, I know. But yeah, I don't know. I think we could just do a lot better with how we're advertising things. But anyways, we're gonna bring up my favorite guy who works in advertising. That's Blake Carlson. Get your host back up. Come Grayson Bullock.
Keep it going for Grayson Bullock! And we're going to keep this show going right along. The next comic is such a treat. I'm going to vamp a little bit while he's walking up here. He's awesome. He's amazing. He is wearing a Scooby-Doo shirt. You guys are going to flip your fucking shit. Everyone, give it up for John Jack Sebastian!
Ahoy, sailors! How are we doing tonight?
Yes!
Awesome! So, everyone knows that everything has like a threshold of being too much, but I think all of us like to think that we're going to find that one thing that is the exception to the rule. Today, I thought that one thing was going to be meditation. I woke up, meditated 20 minutes, and then later in the day, I'm like, I think I want a little bit more of this. So I got on an hour-long YouTube of triple drone flute music. I went through the whole thing, and then after I took off my sleep mask, it became abundantly apparent that it triggered an acid flashback. I'm mostly okay now, but I'm still a little bit rattlesnakey, and this room is just entirely too bright. So, my friends are not brave enough to put me on the aux cord anymore. You know how there's people that say, I listen to anything, and what they really mean is, I listen to rap and country. I listen to everything. And I put all of that everything into one YouTube Premium playlist where they all bare knuckle box for dominance like it's Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I remember the last time they put me on aux was probably in, I want to say 2018. I load up the playlist, I hit shuffle, first song. So skip that, and it immediately went into, oh, what a night, late December back in 63. So they kicked me off and put on Post Malone. But little did they know that he would have been third up to bat regardless. Oh yeah. So I feel like country music fans get the reputation as being the worst kind of music fan, but I disagree. I think it's classical music fans. Reason being is no other group of music fan uses the perceived opinion of centuries dead composers to try and dunk on modern music. Oh, Beethoven would have a lot to say about this. No, Beethoven would be getting hearing aids. And you know, it's really hard to shit on modern music when you can be brought to tears by the sound of wind chimes. Tchaikovsky would be ashamed. Tchaikovsky was gay in the 19th century. This is probably the only time period where he would be allowed to not be ashamed. He would be too busy going at pride parades, hanging out with the other sugar plum fairies. Mozart wouldn't stand for this.
Mozart would shit himself from the very idea of a synthesizer.
And then he would rub that shit on his bare chest because that was Mozart's thing. I'm gonna do a little impressions for you. Okay, here's my impression of Scrappy Doo with a burning passion for Basic Edition. Let me at him! Let me at him!
Yes!
All right, here's my impression of Bugs Bunny meeting one of the 7 dwarfs. Yeah, what's up, Doc?
All right.
Here's my impression of Skeletor telling a dad joke. What do you call a Sloppy Joe with the power of Grayskull? He-Man witch. Alright, I'll end on this last one. Here's my impression of Waluigi complaining about being an incel. Why don't the bitches like me? I treat them like a princess and they treat me like another Goomba to step on. Am I really not tall enough? Come back up here. Thank you.
John, Jack, Sebastian! Or should I say Waluigi? Alright, this next guy, he's a fucking killer. He runs a show here every other week. And actually, once me and Sam go back to Boston, I think his mic will be here every single week. So you have that to look forward to. Very cool. Everyone, please put your hands together. Be so loud for the only Charlie Waring.
All right, hey guys. All right. I'm just gonna get out with it. I'm gonna just drop my hot take on child marriage. Hot take on child marriage. I think an adult marrying a child, that's wrong, okay? But I think 2 8-year-olds marrying each other, that's hilarious. We should allow it. A little boy in a little suit and a little girl in a little dress. Too cute. I love it. I want one on every corner in America. Okay. It's my hot take. Don't shoot me. No. All right, I'm working on an impression too. I didn't know I was gonna have to follow someone else. This is my impression of a Southern belle in the 1800s, and her husband is explaining to her what a blowjob is and that he wants one. Okay, this is her response. You want me to put what? Cereal? Okay, this is my impression of a Southern belle in the 1800s, and her husband's hitting her from the back, and he tries to slip it into her butt. Oh, excuse me. Why is your pecker in my fanny hole? Okay. All right, and this is my impression of a Southern belle in the 1800s who's enjoying a beverage, and midway through she finds out that there's cum in it. Oh, this mint julep is delicious. What did you say the ingredients were again? What? There's an act out. Okay. All right, now I'm going to talk about this. I don't know if anyone knows about this movie. There's a movie called The Jazz Singer. Okay, it's a terrible movie. It's a terrible movie, but it's the first movie ever that has sound. It was made in 1927. So no matter what, as long as movies are relevant, it will always be important, unfortunately, because it's a terrible movie. I'll tell you what the plot of the movie is. The plot of the movie, there's this guy, he sings and he plays piano. His dad is a rabbi, and he wants him to sing music in the synagogue. He wants him to sing in the synagogue in the temple. He doesn't want to. He wants to go out. He wants to follow his heart and play jazz. And so that sounds like, typical story, except for when he plays jazz, he puts on blackface. So people say follow your dreams, but you should hear what the dream is first. That's what I think. Because sometimes the dream is bullshit, and also I'll say this too, not a very good black person impersonation. I'll say that. That's if you're gonna put on blackface. I don't know. He just sounded the same. Okay, but no, that's fine. I feel like stand-up comedy. That's like the best example of some people. It's like they shouldn't do this. Maybe me. It's like I'll give you an example. Like I was hosting an open mic. And this guy wanted to sign up. There's this guy, he came up to me and he was like, hey, can I get on the list? He's like, I'm 55 years old. I've always dreamed of doing stand-up. This is my dream. I've thought about this. My whole life I want to do it. I was like, sure, man. Yeah, that's awesome. I sign him up. I'm like, great. He's following his dreams. He gets on stage and he immediately goes, I love fucking fat women. And I don't care who knows it. They feel good. And that's not that funny, but it is funny that it took him 55 years to say that. That was the best platform he could. I don't know. There's no Reddit forum for that. I don't know. All right. Well, I'll end it on a good one. I keep a stack of swastika patches in my car. I do that. I do it for a good reason, though. I do it in case I'm drunk driving and I hit somebody and kill them. I can put the swastika on them. Then everyone thinks they're a racist and I'm a hero. People will find the dead body, they're like, oh my God, I can't believe that pregnant Cambodian woman was a Nazi. Let's give the Medal of Honor to whoever killed her. All right, thank you guys.
The biggest champion of free speech, Mr. Charlie Waring. That was amazing. All right, let's keep the show moving along. Everyone, I want you to be so loud. Put your hands together. Put those little thingies together, okay? For Jordan Phipps.
Hello? I just need to talk louder. I'm single. I got dumped, and so I started crying, and the guy told me I sounded like Carl Weezer. So I fucked his mom. That's right. When I am in a relationship, I I'm very bossy. I like to call the shots. I'm very dominant, except in bed. I'm a pillow princess. Yeah, that's right. I wear the pants in the relationship, and if you don't like it, take them off. Please. So toddlers poop their pants. They do, it's true. I think it's really telling of their families when they shit their pants, like the ones that hide. What do we think this says about mommy? Maybe she's classy. Not all at once, guys. Well, you guys would have been wrong anyway. It means that their mom's having an affair. I might not be able to see you, but I can smell the shit, Sharon. That's the toddler's name, Sharon. Is mom going to the gym after work? Wait, let me start over. Reverse. Is mom coming to the gym after work? Or is she making Jim come? So, the toddlers that poop out in the open, those are real ones. I like those. I went to a crab festival for free, and the tickets were so expensive. They were like $85, but all rich people were there. They were pretty nice to me once they figured out I wasn't the help, which was pretty cool. This was my first time eating crab, and that shit is barbaric. Like, you have to white boy on a dry wall to get into the meat. It's ridiculous. So while we're beating the shit out of crabs, me, my friend, and strangers, my friend thought it would be a good time to talk about how smart crabs are, which is true. They have kind of feelings. They're sentient. They have societies. That's not something you want to hear when you're scooping out their organs and eating them. Where was I going with that? Oh yeah. Really disturbing, right? The people looked at their crabs, and then they looked at my friend, and then they looked at me, and then they went, damn, that's crazy. Bump, 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 bump. Rich people not caring about feelings, that's a concept. Charlie Kirk, more like Charlie Jerk. Don't dox me, I only said he was a jerk. I was canoodling with this guy and I wanted to be really cute. And I had the hiccups, and it's really hard to be cute when you have the hiccups. But I tried my best, and he said, "Bitch, you have goofy ass hiccups." And I said, "Yup." This is my impression of a horse doing sign language. That dance is called the neigh-neigh. I'll end on this one. I'm gonna sing you a song. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I work with kids with autism, and people are like, wow, you're a saint. You've got that altruism for autism. Wordplay. I'm actually using them. It's like a symbiotic relationship. I teach them about feelings, and they teach me about their favorite locomotives. Woo! That's been my time. Get up here! I'm Jordan. Keeping over Jordan
We've reached the halfway point of our show, which means you won't be seeing me anymore. But that does mean that this next comic is my amazing co-host. He is hilarious. You guys are gonna bust a gut or bust a nut. Everyone, give it up for my pillow princess, Sam Nelson!
I don't think I'm on autistic, but nobody believes me. And it's one thing when it's like not autistic people, but I had a guy come up to me and stop in the middle of the street, and the way that he squinted at me informed me immediately that he was autistic. And he looked at me and he was like, "Do I know you from somewhere?" And I was like, "I don't know, probably not." And he's like, No. Did you go to Faison? Which, for those of you who don't know, is a school for the autistic. And I was like, "Oh, maybe you knew my brother. He actually taught at Faison for a little bit." He's like, No. You would have went there. What the fuck is that? But yeah. Anybody get any pussy recently? Gross.
I don't get why people like stepsister porn. The only thing is that their parents are in love. Like, that's the only thing that's different. I don't. Do you guys think that rich people steal blood from children to live longer? Woo! We got two. I like that one. That one's one of my favorite conspiracy theories. I don't think it's true, though. Because look, no matter where you fall on the political spectrum, okay? I don't care if you're left wing, I don't care if you're right wing. We can all agree that Bill Clinton looks like shit. Okay? So, whatever they're doing is not working, or if they are doing it, he is not getting enough. I am way more scared of people who look way better, okay? Because if that theory is true, then Mariska Hargitay has a body count in the millions. She's aging really well. Guys, I feel like I'm losing you a little bit, and I just want to tell you I really need this. It's really important for me. Tonight, there's a party on the rooftop, top of the world. I think about that song a good amount. It's inspiring. There's a party, and where is it? Top of the world. But there's a part in that song that, well, it kind of concerns me, and it's the later stanza. It's right before they close it out. They go, everybody's like, whoa, come on, whoa, oh, you party people, whoa, all the singletons, whoa, even the white kids. What? That doesn't really make sense to me. Because I would like you to find me even one guy who was listening to Tonight by I was gonna say by Charlie Kirk. He was listening to Tonight by Hot Shell Ray, and he got down to that part and he's just like, man, this song rocks, but it's not for me. I do think about it though, they divide it immediately into two groups. You know, you have your white kids, but you also have your party people. You know, the song came out in 2011. There's a president of party in the Oval Office, and it's the last time that you would be allowed to encourage white people to chant anything. I think it's really special. And you know, oh fuck, I fucked it up. Oh fuck. What if his name was Black Galifianakis is where this one was going? Well, because we were talking about it earlier.
Fair enough.
Yeah, alright, thanks everybody. Your next comic is a really funny guy, and he would never fuck up his joke. Please give it up for Taylor O'Sullivan.
You guys, I am 34 years old, and I recently found out this weekend that parrots don't just speak English. I was in a car and I was like, holy shit, parrots speak every language. So then I was in the cab and I I Googled parents speaking Chinese, and then I was kicked out of the cab. All right, this is fun. Did you know parents don't speak just English? I didn't know that. Anyway. What a great way to start. I went to the last Squirrels game. That's fun. And I was walking past this guy, and this guy was like, "Do you have any money?" And I was like, "No." But I was walking into 7-Eleven, so I went and I got him a packet of peanuts and hot dog. And I came out and gave him a hot dog and peanuts, and his response was, "I hate baseball." And I was like, "What does that have to do with peanuts and hot?" And I was like, "Oh my God, I get it. He's jealous." Do you guys like scary movies? Cut. I'm just kidding. My wife, she loves scary movies. I hate scary movies because I like to be scared by the local news. And the local news is just like a scary movie in your neighborhood. And it's like the first 27 minutes of the local news is like, "There's a festival coming this weekend. Somebody died. And please come to this festival." And I'm like, "Who said that? The murderer?" I really didn't prepare for this. Let's see. I got 2 minutes left. Do you guys hate racists? I hate racists, not because they're just racist. I hate them because they're also dumb. Like my 15-year-old cousin told me that he went to Hibachi and then did a Chinese accent, and I was like, "Oh my God, you just really don't get it, do you?" I shouldn't have come out tonight. Man, I really thought the parents, that was news to me, the parents only speak English. You know what? I honestly didn't prepare, and Sam,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna give it back to you. All right, my name's Taylor. You know, last name redacted.
One more time for Taylor, everybody. That's cool. Talking about Benihana and hibachi, one time I decided that for our post-tournament meal, the whole Quiz Bowl team should go to Benihana because our team name in the tournament was Benihana Circumcision. And I was like, "Oh, this is going to be so fun." And then I realized that I accidentally brought like a whole bunch of actually autistic people into a room where they're just clanking around knives, and there's a lot of smells, and they didn't like it at all. And we had to leave. Your next comic was actually the chef at this Benihana, and he said, "Thank God they're gone." So please give it up for Cale Moore.
It's been really fun tonight watching Blake Carlson come back from his first ever comedy festival and realize what it's like to come back to these ungrateful bastards. Blake, wherever you are, we're better than them. We don't need these people anymore. We did a comedy festival in Greensboro, North Carolina. Did a lot of Charlie Kirk jokes tonight, a lot of Charlie Kirk jokes. Really need to tone it down, guys. Silver's YouTube channel might get banned, all right? That was too inside, apparently. I moved to the East Coast from Montana a few years ago, and we have a lot more gays out this way. And I decided that one thing I wanted to work on was I wanted to be a better ally. So, I've been learning a lot. Sometimes, as a dude from the Midwest, it can feel a little patronizing, though. Like a person was trying to explain ethically non-monogamous to me the other day. They're like, "Cale, if you feel like it, it's okay to partner up with multiple people." And I was like, "I'm from Montana, I know what a posse is." You get your saddles, you get your rope, and you go out on the town for a good time. I had a friend of mine once tell me that I'm a good ally. She said, Cale, you're a good ally because you know the right stereotypes. To my transgender friend of mine. And I said, that means a lot coming from my Discord moderator. I am an unapologetically straight man. I own more than one Star Wars Lego set. But I've done so good at being an ally that I'm now in a gay relationship. And, you know, when I say I'm a straight man in a gay relationship in Richmond, everyone's like, yeah, go on. But if I say something like that, for example, at the comedy festival in Greensboro, North Carolina, you know, they look at me like I'm talking fucking riddles. Like Nancy Drew and the Mystery of the Straight Gay Boy. Tough part about being a straight man in a gay relationship, though, is that you are at the bottom of the totem pole. If you want to learn, straight white men, what it's like to lose all of your privileges, go to a gay bar in a Breaking Benjamin Unplugged t-shirt. And the things those gays say will take the breath right out of you. Ironically, Diary of Jane, also a very good name for a gay bar. Yeah. We've been dating for about 1.5 years, which means I'm past my probationary period. But yeah, we're basically the henchmen. You know, we have to do all the heavy lifting. We have to change the tires. We have to lift heavy things. We have to get things off of high shelves. It's not to say that gay people don't know how to change a tire, but gay people know that only straight people need to prove that they can change a tire. I don't know if you can tell, I've been struggling with my mental health over the past year. And I had comorbid ADHD and depression. And here's the thing about having those two things at the same time. I kept forgetting to kill myself. Which is really embarrassing, to put the gun in your mouth and realize you forgot to buy bullets again. Thank God for hyperfixation, though. Hyperfixation saved my life, because for like 3 days I was really obsessed with killing myself, and then I got really into Magic the Gathering. All right, that's my time. I've been Cale Moore. Thank you guys.
Give it up for Cale Moore, everybody. Cale is right to be obsessed with Magic the Gathering. It's the best game that they've ever made, and if the cards could suck me off, you would never hear from me again. But I'd still make sure to keep in touch with your next comic because he's just that good. Please give it up for Louie Carroll.
Louie Carroll.
I didn't hear what he said. Was it nice?
Yes.
What did he say about me? How you guys feel?
Good.
How you guys feel? Welcome back, Blake and Cale from the Comedy Festival. Nice to see you guys back. I'm gonna get straight to it. Have you ever seen a scarecrow? There's always, right? There's always crows on them. There's always crows on a scarecrow. You ever notice that? Which got me thinking, you know? Which got me thinking. You think I might get some company if I nicknamed myself Scare Women? Alright, nice start. You know what I found the other day? Another parking ticket on my windshield. I mean, come on. Like, when are they gonna stop pointing out our mistakes and start giving us words of affirmation? I want a bunch of love letters on my windshield, right? Don't give me a parking ticket that says fine. Give me a love letter that says, hey, handsome. Right? Give me a love letter that's romantic and exciting, that says, I don't know, like, I'll wash your car, and I'll be like, oh la la, it really needs it. You know, just something. Alright. I think I would make an amazing relationship counselor. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a couple would walk into my office and the guy would be like, we don't have sex anymore, and the lady would be like, you don't play music for me anymore. Here's a solution. Fuck on a piano, right? Right? Alright. It's gonna be an interesting set. So many things are happening right now. Global warming, forest fires, somebody out there is whispering, let me come on your pussy. There's so many things happening. Let me come on your pussy. But why would you say that, right? It's disgusting. It's gross, it's disgusting. Yeah, you know, like I prefer to say ovary egg hunt. I know, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm gonna nail it one day. Anybody here have any kinks? Yeah. Shout out your kinks. Tell me your darkest secrets. Come on.
Bondage.
Bondage. Oh yeah. It's like getting like rope or cuffs.
What?
Rope? Rope or cuffs?
Cuffs.
Cuffs? Man, hell yeah. Oh yeah. Metal. That's what cuffs are made of, right? I'm not really sure. But hell yeah, this is my kink. I wanna have some whimsical sex. Yeah, pegging isn't really for me, you know? I'm more of a snow globe in the ass type of guy. Alright? We're getting a little personal. I can feel it. We're a little personal, you guys. I want to tell you something else that's really personal about me. Going to the bathroom. I think it's personal for everyone, right? You go alone with your thoughts, nobody else, just you in the bathroom. This is how I go to the bathroom, right? This is how I powder my nose. Full disclosure. I tinkle while I'm sitting down. Yeah, I do it facing the other way like I'm riding a motorcycle. Alright. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Anyway. Writing a suicide note is dark, right? Like super dark. Unless you fold it into an origami swan, right? That's been my time. Give it up for you.
Give it up for Louie Carroll, everybody. Your next comic coming to the stage is a good friend of mine, and we just went up to DC on Monday. Please give it up for Kade Wonders.
Tonight.
Yeah.
You guys remember when that happened? That was fun. That was nice. Tonight, I've given up on my recent dream of being an underwear model. I think I'd be a better Depends model. Like, I feel like I can realistically see a 65-year-old guy that pees himself look at me and be like, I wish I was that dude. I gotta buy these adult diapers now. Cool. I've been thinking about that a lot. I feel like the hardest part of growing up and becoming an adult is realizing that your parents are just humans, you know? Like, it's hard. It's like they're just people. Like, you could go on a double date with them, and then when you're on your way back to your car with your wife, we all have wives here. When you go back to your car with your wife, you go in and close the doors, and it's time to talk shit. All good couples talk shit about other couples. If you don't do that, you're gonna break up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. One person isn't gonna break up in here. Everyone else, you're doomed. But shut the doors. It's like, yo, that dinner was really weird. I don't know if they're gonna make it. Sorry to those with divorced parents. It's like, yo, the guy just he's weirdly obsessed with the Dalai Lama, right? And why did the lady keep talking about when she was pregnant with you? That was weird. We hadn't even gotten our entree yet. That was uncomfortable. I've been watching Mad Men. Y'all like Mad Men? Yeah, are we at least familiar with it? If you're not, it's a great like drama, like what's the word? Prestige TV drama from the mid 2010s / early 2010s. Time is weird. This guy Don Draper, played by John Hamm, he's like the creative director, peak 1960s American advertising, classic Coke, nice cars, etc. And the whole show is just like laced with like toxic masculinity, just like gross stuff. But it's the first time that like I've seen toxic masculinity on display like that, where I'm just like, I get it. I want that. Like I see Don Draper like going around, he's like verbally abusing everyone he knows, cheating on every woman he's with, and I'm like, damn, I should start smoking cigarettes. I don't need more testosterone to be manlier. I need tumorous lungs. Let's go, smokers. I like the quiet chuckles. This is nice. This is nice and homey. I like it. Let's see. Anyone get a speeding ticket this year? Yeah. Where were you going, Sam?
Dude, like 48.
In a what?
I guess it was allegedly a 25.
Allegedly. So that's the language you use. You go to court, you say allegedly.
It was allegedly a school zone.
Oh, ew. With their kids?
No.
Because you hit them all. Hey. Nice. No, that's surprising. Rookie numbers, though. Baby numbers. I know. I heard someone say they're going like 120 in a 70. I'm like, that person fucks. They do. I got a speeding ticket earlier this year. I got a speeding ticket, and I was allegedly, that's the word, allegedly going 83 in a 65. Also baby numbers. But I get so mad. I see like the cop lights go behind me, coming up behind me. I'm like, fuck this. Fuck, I'm so angry. I'm like, I'm gonna murder suicide me and this pig. Let's rock. Pulls up. Cop gets out. Comes around, I roll my window down. Then he says something that like takes me by surprise. I'm like, wait a minute. He calls me sir. And I'm like, no, gender-affirming cops are my weakness. And I immediately fold. I'm like, fuck, dude, I was reckless driving. I'll pay $500 to the state of Rhode Island, brother. Let's go. Like, people are like, trans people are so scary, but we're not. We're not. Like, we fold, like, we're like putty. If you just, like, are nice to us and affirm us and a decent human, like, we'll confess to anything. Like, a Border Patrol officer could accuse me of terrorism. And as long as he calls me sir, I'll confess to whatever he wants. I'm like, hell yeah, brother. I do know some anti-American sleeper cells out there. Hell yeah. What am I at?
420.
Wait, 420? Blaze it! That got the biggest reaction in the past 15 minutes. That is... Yeah, let's go! Alright. I'm gonna do it looted. Someone give me a random word.
Boobies.
What was that, Emily?
Boobies.
Boobies! Used to have them, now I don't. Thank God. Am I right? Hey! That's a good 10 pounds off my chest, am I right? That's fun. Alright, cool. My name is Kade Wonders. Bye!
Give it up for Kade Wonders, everybody! Kade's top surgery, huge success. When they tried to take them and then implant them into, what's her name, Betty White for a BBL, that's where things took a dark turn. Your next comic was the surgeon, so if you're gonna blame somebody, it should be him. Please give it up for Prashant Adel. Your next comic is trying to knock that pillar down, and I'm so happy to have him as our last comic. Please give it up for Eugene ZTH.
Hello, everybody. Who here loves getting water at the Basic City water fountain? Yes, for those of you who are real and have actually gotten water from there, you'll see a sign above the water fountain. It says, stop trying to make everyone hoppy. You're not beer. I think that's completely stupid. Fear doesn't make you hop. If I were making the sign, it would say, "Stop trying to make everybody hoppy." You're not a ray gun that turns people into a bunny. Yep. Do you guys know about performative males? Have you heard this term? Yes. It sounds like a very mean thing to call a transgender guy. Everybody here, I keep asking you guys questions. I just want to learn more about you. I'm sorry. And do you guys like topical jokes? Like keeping up with the news? Yeah. Did you hear about what happened to that guy last week? No one's talked about it yet. Yeah, pretty big news. Greg Henyon was named the Virginia Department of Transportation's Fredericksburg District Engineer.
Let's go! Let's go!
I was thinking it'd be pretty funny what if his name was Greg Onion?
Yeah.
And he was the Virginia Department Onion Transportation's new Fredericksburg District Onion. Pretty good, right?
All right.
I'm not doing too well. I'm very unhappy recently. But I've heard people say, write what you know, so here it goes. Help! Help! It hurts so much! I can't be happy, help! Do you guys like my shorts?
Yeah!
I'm wearing them with the hopes that it will entice women. I think it looks like I've got a pretty intense penis situation going on here. Sometimes people will wear pants that make it look like they have a big bulge. I'm hoping a woman will look at me and go, maybe it's orange. I'd like to take a look at that. I'm inventing a new guy. Inventing a new guy. His name is Mr. Self-Indulgent. He likes to pee and eat strawberries while having sex. He also stops to smell every rose and pet every dog on the way there. I went to Australia recently. I just got back from a trip. Yay! All right. Here's some pictures of me while I was there. I had fun. The first day I got there, I was at the zoo. I was trying to buy tickets, and the guy at the counter, he asked me, he said, so are you 14 years old or younger? I was very insecure for the rest of the trip about how young I looked, but it was okay because all of this was assuaged by a guy at the bus stop who congratulated me on the baby I was very clearly about to have. When I told him I was not pregnant, he said, "Just got a big belly is all." I went to Australia with the hopes of finding out a little bit more about myself, discovering who I truly am. Pregnant child bride. Come on! Thank you, everybody.
One more time for Eugene, everybody. I guess this was more of a riff on Charlie's thing, but it came back up. So here's my impression of an 8-year-old husband. I I hate when my bitch wife hogs the swings. Listen, and you think that's bad? She got with some other kid, and now I have cooties. All right, well, that's been our show. Give it up for all the comics you've seen tonight. It has been a pleasure being here at Basic City Beer Co. Make sure to tip your bartender very well. We will actually be back on October 1st, I believe, at Vossen, the place where we used to have it, where you have to walk through the torture chamber. So, hooray! Get home safe, everybody. I hope you guys had a great time. Bye.